Good morning, you guys. I'm gonna get on here and give you guys a quick live because I got some running around to do later on. Basically, you see the title. I had to jump into Ask the OG channel. He's basically over there doing the most like he always do. He's still on YouTube, Facebook, begging supporters. He wants supporters to furnish his house. My question is, you said Lele is a I don't want to lie on her. Basically, she's a LPN. I'm thinking between both of y'all, with your two incomes and hers, you should be able to get some furniture. It's sad that you have to go on there and always constantly use your supporter, because that's what you be doing. Use them in order to furnish your home. If you feel like that, then why won't you just create a registry? At least if you're gonna beg, keep it cute. Do a registry. You just moved into your home. I understand that, but every time I turn around, you and Lele begging for something. She get on her little platform. She do the most to my her ladybugs. I'm gonna need you to clock in at this point, Coco, because it's you looking crazy, and most importantly, you looking like you just straight up using your supporters, and they should be tired. Should be to the point where they want a break from you as well. And it's the fact that you just don't care, and it's the audacity for me. I was in your live and seeing how you was basically just pointing that stuff and basically telling them that you're gonna do a challenge with them. Yeah, the challenge is that you want them to bless your cash out. My thing is you get paid off YouTube, I know, and I'm pretty sure you about to get monetized on Facebook because you was previously. I mean, why don't you use that same hustle, use the hustle of supporters to actually, hustle up, make some reels, get your money the right way. I mean, those two platforms ain't working for you, then maybe you need to rethink it and maybe get you a job. I mean, you got all this energy to do everything but go to work. There's no excuse for you not to be able to go to work, because at the end of the day, they hire fellas now certain jobs. I mean, I don't understand how she's comfortable going to work every day, clocking in. You just sit on YouTube all day. I mean, true enough, that's a little hustle, but it's obvious that it's not to the point where it's helping and doing what you needed to do. I mean, you need to get a job at this point. I mean, she better than me because couldn't be with no man that ain't got no hustle. And I don't mean that he got a hustle to hustle other people. No, meaning that he gets to the bag, and most importantly, he take care of home. Now, Laylay's to the point where she was, hooping and hollering and glad to know that finally you paid attention to her. You not letting the Mars run your channel. Whoop de do. Now, my thing is, you built your platform on Facebook basically by bashing trees. Partially did your YouTube as well. So my thing is, just keep your content going, and most importantly, if that ain't working for you, get you a side job. I mean, a little work, a little sweat ain't hurt nobody. I mean, I'm not understanding why you do the stuff that you do, and it's really sad and hard to watch that people actually be tuning into this stuff and really be sitting there waiting patiently to give you their hard earned money. And it's the fact that you feel entitled enough to think that you entitled to these people money. And we already know why you be going live. Anytime you see him go live, he finna talk about trees, or he finna beg for some money. But I thought you had really grew up from that, but I see now you haven't. You really don't have no type of filter when it come to begging, and most important, you just don't care. As a man, you should feel embarrassed to get on here asking people for stuff that you can go and get yourself. I mean, even if y'all creating a toilet, like everybody's saying, allegedly, it's a place you can go to rent furniture. Most importantly, you can save up and get you some furniture. I mean, why would you feel comfortable to not only beg somebody else to furnish your apartment, but be content with it? I mean, what is you not making enough on your platforms or what? Because if you are, I mean, why wouldn't that motivate you to get a job or go harder on your platform? Because you keep saying you're on TikTok too. Now I don't know if you monetize over there, how it go, because I'm not real familiar with TikTok. But I'm thinking you should be getting a check from Facebook and YouTube consistently. So I don't understand why you feel like you had to get on the actual supporters for everything. I mean, I'm pretty sure they helped you when you first got in that apartment, but you want them to continuously do stuff for you and Lele. And it's sad that you showing Lele how to run plays now. But she keep talking about all this money that she make. I can't tell. I mean, if you're making all this coin and you actually is finessing people on the YouTube, then what's the problem? Y'all ain't got no kids between y'all. She got some kids, but she barely watch them or barely see them. So that's it. That leads me to believe that allegedly she probably ain't financially contributing to the kid, because I never see a damn time at y'all house. The house you had or the house you at now. So I'm trying to understand and make it make sense and trying to figure out what is T and most important, what is y'all problem over there. You got a whole YouTube channel. I sat back and watched you before. Come on. I sat back and watched you before you actually made that YouTube channel when you didn't have any subs. So you should be good right about now. I mean, you type of man. I'm not understanding why you ain't got no type of hustle. It's kind of hard to watch because you claim that you went to prison for selling drugs, so you should have some type of hustle. But all difference is you're supposed to switch that hustle around and hustle on the platform. People shouldn't have to buy you nothing. That should be an extra. But I knew when I clicked on what time it was, I just sat back and watch it happen. So I guess you ain't get views you thought you were gonna get, so you clicked off and tried it again. Cause he kept saying you needed 40 more people to come in. Time he started talking about how many people he need to come in now, and he get the point and get to looking around real fast. He get ready to come up with a line of scheme. I would get ready. Now he named the other video Motivational Monday. My thing is how you gonna motivate other people when you be trying to beg and borrow from them? I mean, who are you motivating? Besides people that trying to hustle backwards, because that's basically what you're doing. I just don't understand your concept. If I had half the subs you had and I built it off a platform of basically bashing another person and basically telling what they business, I would at least have enough dignity not to ask my supporters nothing as far as monetary. But you don't have no chill. You'll put your cash app up there, which is not some not to the point where it's a bad thing. But I mean, as a man, why are you on here begging supporters? And mainly people that watch your channel is women. So therefore, you kind of play around with them and do what you got to do to get what you want out of them. But it makes Lele look bad as a woman. You sit up there, your man begging other women to do stuff for y'all household. I mean, at some point, somebody need to grow up. Lele claims she make all that money, and you sitting up there on the platform every day just about. So I'm not understanding your coin not matching, and you might need to get you another job or another hustle. But your hustle should not be your supporters. And it's sad to watch, but at the end of the day, you really can't get mad at them because they already know the type of man you is. If you get up there and talk and bash trees, then that's their answer. But why they got to pay you all the time and take care of you like you they man? So I kind of, politely came out the live because I already know what it's going. I could listen to you and talk and hear your vibe, and most part, I was listening to what you were saying. You were streaming on our platforms. You got to hustle together. I ain't mad at it. But baby, you gonna have to wait to see what the money's giving. If the money ain't giving, you gotta hustle a little harder. But stop trying to make your supporters take care of you. Because you're a grown man, you're supposed to be able to take care of yourself. You want everybody to let you and Lele live like king and queen, and they right here probably can barely pay their bills after they help you. You knew you had to have first when you moved in that apartment, whatever it is you staying in. You knew you had to have it, so you should have already been prepared. Then you was a while back. I have really stopped watching you when you was making references like you were trying to get them folks to help you get a car. Now, I'm surprised you ain't get enough because, baby, the way you hustle and talk to them, a lot of times you finesse them, they go ahead and start sending you cash up. But if you finesse that same thing you do to finessing people and try to use people and try to go hard on your YouTube and your Facebook, you can better get you a car. And the reason why I say that Peach is inspirational enough to know that you can get it if you actually do the work. So you don't want to do the work, you just want to get on here and talk trash about trees, that talk random stuff, and you think you're supposed to call it a day. But if you're smart, you will still be clocking in at somebody's job. Because there's no excuse for you not to be working. You're an able-bodied man. You can work. You can work. Just like Lele go to work, you can go to work. Because obviously what she making ain't supplementing y'all over there. And it's sad that y'all got a beg, y'all ain't got no kids. I mean, what's the problem? Why y'all hustling backwards over there? I mean, why? Then you call yourself tag teaming with Ross, like that was gonna bring you views, even though it did, but just the point that you probably lost as many subs as you had. A lot of time it ain't worth it. And then you basically when you teaming up with Ross, you actually teaming up with the devil. Now Ross did the same thing you did, piggyback off trees. That's how she got her platform. Now she on Facebook. So I'm not understanding what you got going on. What's your agenda? I mean, it's just crazy. It's low key weird at this time. At this point, I mean. But your supporters, they gonna help you. They gonna do what they do because you already know how they roll. You want to cut that camera on here live, you ain't know they were gonna bless that cash up. But I noticed too that when you first had Facebook, you start selling the mugs. I said something didn't go right. He didn't exchange the money. Some kind of way the transaction was false. In other words, it was doomed from the start because it wasn't built on truth. I mean, you start out selling, now you ain't selling nothing. But now you just be over there selling them folks a dream and they be sitting there believing that stuff. But my thing is, you out there doing this, you need to be ready for the karma that's gonna come behind it. Now you did all this bashing of tree, but tree still standing. Like I told somebody in the chat, if you were smart, you would have stayed on with trees. You would have to be on the internet begging, you had to do none of that. Cause with her tree take care of her home. Now I have to say that about her. She ain't gonna be on this app begging for no furniture. She probably could threw you some lifeline and showed you how to get your channel popping. But see, you went and got your channel popping on count of that, you and her broke up. What it was, your little ego was bruised, so you decided you gonna capitalize off of it. Now I ain't mad at it. It was genius. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna do all that talking out the side of your neck, bashing people, and then you need to be taking that money and depositing to the bank. You ought to be laughing all the way to the bank. But look like you looking like you po hustling. That basically what it look like you doing. I mean, really, really, that what it look like. But do what you do. But I can't, I couldn't do that and look myself in the face. I'm cut different from that. So I don't know if it's a Florida thing or what the world it is. I don't know. But baby, you might want to go a little hard on your platform. I mean, at least I can say this now. I'm the type of person I can, call spade a spade. It's actually good. At least you turn that hustle around and you on YouTube and you actually on Facebook. But why keep trying to use your subscribers? I can see if you want monetize over there. So you are monetized. So it's no excuse. I mean, if your views ain't matching what you thought it was gonna be, you need to hustle a little more. That's all I can tell you. But your subscriber, they gonna sit up there and enable you. So at the end of the day, you feel comfortable enough to get up there and do stuff like that. Cause they gonna take care of you. You ain't really got to do that. That hence the word, just like I said, why you don't clock in, why you don't work nowhere. Cause you even said that YouTube is your job. Okay, if YouTube's your job, then you should be secure in what they're paying you. That you should have plenty of furniture in your house. You shouldn't have to ask nobody for no cash up for furniture. That's not their job. These people got lives, they got careers, they got stuff they got to do as well. But see, when you're a finesser, you don't care nothing about that. All you care about is yourself. And Lele don't care either because she's sitting up there trying to benefit off of it too, and she be trying to make plays on people. See, she kind of slick talk just like you too. I see why y'all get along so well. Y'all one and the same. She just a male version, and you the female version. See, I switch that thing. Oh, that was you act like a little woman sometimes. You be getting on here just doing the most, and I be like, man, I can't watch this. It's like a train wreck, and I just cannot. A lot of people say a train wreck. They like train wreck because they can't look away. But after a while, I get tired of seeing the same boring content day in and day out talking about somebody. I mean, can we get some real content over here? At the end of the day, it's tiresome, and most important, it's draining. Everybody come for treats. Everybody this and that. But what y'all fail to realize, the more y'all talk about that woman, the more y'all send traffic to her platform. That's why she continue to stay paid, and most importantly, because she stay humble. So y'all be trying to throw darts and wonder why she be ducking them. Because at the end of the day, y'all eating off of her. You're building commentary off this woman. You eating off of her. I don't care what you say. She still is to the point where she taking care of you and you don't even see it. But it is what it is over there with OG. He just, I don't know what he got going on. He really was doing the most when he did on cemetery plots. Cause he had to sold the folk with cash apping him to get a cemetery thing for his grandmother, which I kind of sympathize with him, cause at the end of the day, he said that she passed away when he was incarcerated. But don't go and try to make a money scheme off these people to get something that we already knew you weren't gonna get in the first place. Then he tried to retract it and said that he refunded all the money. I said to myself, why would you need to refund the money if your intention was to go and do what you told the folks you were going to do when you got the money? Because you ain't fooling nobody. You already knew that wasn't what it was. And then you got an attitude. You got to fist them. You was like, I start cash out for that money. I said to myself, you should not accept the cash out in the first place because you already knew how they was going to go. I don't care what you say. But my thing is, do what you do, hustle hard. Hustle back or do what you do, but I advise you, take that same. Hey, no, put that back. Put it back. Take that same energy to actually hustle a little harder on your platform. Go and lay down. Go and lay down. Go lay down. Sorry about this, you guys. Well, I'm not understanding what's going on over there. I'm saying I hope y'all don't ever do to the point where y'all actually in other words, have kids, because y'all really gonna struggle. But I mean I ain't no hater. I saw the house tour. It was a nice home. But I already knew when they got in, they were gonna catch you know what. Cause you gotta have some real income coming in to afford a house like that. Lele works, but I'm pretty sure what she making ain't matching it. Cause it is y'all would have a house full of furniture. You wouldn't need nobody. Go lay down. Go lay down. Don't touch nothing else. Put it back. Put it back. Go lay down. Don't let me catch you up again. You already got up early. You see I'm on a live stream. Go to sleep. Sorry about this, you guys. But yeah, it's hard. It's a mess over there. I used to watch him faithfully, but I kind of, I got an epiphany. I realized I said, this is his style of commentary. You can't take that from him, but you get tired of watching that every day, same stuff, different day. And the main thing is that, you can tell he is generally using his supporters. You can tell that. Bring him. Bring him. You can tell that he using his supporters and he playing in their face. And they sit up there, they loving him, and the main people that's in his channel, the reason why he's able to grow his platform off of that is because mainly those people. Wait a minute. My phone cutting up. Get up again and put this on you. I'm not playing with you. And get it out your face. I'm tired of it. You supposed to sleep an hour ago, yet you still up bothering stuff. Baby, go to bed. Enough is enough. People tired of you. Go to sleep. Okay? Go to sleep. Get up again. I'm going to wrap it around your head, and I get up and bring it to me. That's what you do. I'm tired of you. I know it. Get up.